Hi, my name's Liz, and you're on a channel where we talk about random stuff that no one cares about. We all know Furbies, right? Those amount of creatures that sit on the top of our shelves and screech at 2 a.m. in the morning, screaming, "Me hungry!" Well, lucky you, if you like Furbies or not, that's what we're talking about. My mom had a Furby once when she was younger and when they first came out. This is when my older sister, who is going to be 30 this year, she was 6 at the time. Furbies just came out and they had no idea what the heck it was. And they were living in a different country, also known as the country Georgia. Georgia is a country, they have 2 languages, Georgian and Russian. And one of Furby's languages were Russian. But they got the Furby in English, so they really didn't understand what the heck it was. One night, they left the Furby in the car. And that was probably a bad idea, because once they came into the car, they just heard, "I'm changing! I'm dying!" Mom told me she was horrified to hear that Furby screaming on the top of his lungs, and they thought it was a demon at first, and my sister, who was 6 at the time, was absolutely terrified. Later on, my mom told me there was a special feature to a Furby. If you leave them alone for a long time and somewhere cold, they will say they're changing because they're sick. I know it sounds made up, but believe it or not, it's actually true. My mom told me that the Furby has special features where it listens to what people say, and sometimes they copy it like a parrot. Now, trust me, when I heard this, I was absolutely stunned. And believe it or not, my friend Sophia, she is my bestie, my number one, don't get it mixed up. Now, she had 9 normal ones, and she had 2 big ones that were exactly the same. So that was 11 Furbies. The first time I figured out she had Furbies is that she went out for breakfast with me and my family, and then she took out the Furby. And I'm like, "You had a Furby?" And then she's like, "Yeah, I have a Furby. I've been having a couple for a while." And I'm like, "You have a Furby? Those things are like demons." Then her Furby was malfunctioning, so I couldn't really hear what the heck that Furby was saying. Then eventually when she got it to work again, it was adorable. I love the cute little noises it made, believe it or not. Then she showed me long Furbies. Now, it was kind of crazy, so it was really funny to see it. Moving on, 1 week later, I have a sleepover with her, and I see all her Furbies. And one night, we were up at like 12 a.m. in the morning, and I'm just like scrolling on my phone, and I'm like, you know what? I want a Furby. I go on eBay, and I find one for $45. Yes, $45. And I just buy it, and it's gonna be coming on January 26th. Now, by the time I'm recording this on January 20th, which is also the girl's birthday, also known as the person with 11 Furbies, my bestie. So hopefully I could get a couple of happy birthdays in the comments below. But if you guys want any more Furby stories, I'll be glad to tell them, especially when my Furby comes, and to see what the heck these Furbies are doing. See you next time on the new story time with Liz.